Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is day 18. It is Saturday. A very gloomy day. I think it's already raining. Yeah, there's like a tropical storm or something. Leave it to Florida to do what it does. And I'm actually going back to Aldi. I literally went to Aldi yesterday, but I'm going back because I'm going to a holiday party today and they want us to make, she said either bring like a festive Christmassy drink or make a board of something. So I was torn between two different boards, either a hummus board. I'll show you pictures real quick. Both of them look good. I like both ideas, so I don't know. So a hummus board like this. So it looks like hummus on there, tomatoes, dill, olives, feta, cucumber. And then it has like crackers on the side, so I feel like that could be really good. Or there's like an Italian style board that has like a caprese, whatever you want to call it, situation here, some salami, some olives, and then like little crostinis. So I think depending on what I can find, I'm gonna bring it on this board. This is like my holiday board and I haven't used it yet, so I'm probably, whatever I end up doing, I'm gonna bring on that board. So I just need to run to the store for that. And yeah, I don't really need much. I just need to grab what I need for that. And then I have to, I think the party starts at 6. I think I'm gonna get there like right at 6:30ish, and it is far. It's like 45 minutes away, so I'm gonna have to leave by like 5:45-ish. So anyways, let's go to the store. All right, it is downpouring outside. Everybody's like scrambling around and running around. It's really dark. So I'm just gonna show you guys real quick what I got at Aldi. I changed my mind like 4 different times, and then I called my sister. I was like, help me, I need to figure out a board. So I ended up choosing to do a dips board. So I'm doing, oh my God, I forgot to get the strawberries. I have strawberries. I wonder if I should use them. Ooh. Guess I'm using my strawberries. So I'm going to do 4 dips with 4 like dipping agents. And then I got them a hostess gift. I'm going to do, I got these organic yellow corn tortilla chips. Gonna do those with queso, so chips and queso. Then I did sea salt pita chips that I'm going to do with tzatziki. Delish, so good. Then pretzel slims with garlic hummus. And chocolate or strawberries with hazelnut spread. So this is basically like, what is it called? Nutella. And I completely forgot to buy strawberries, and thankfully I have strawberries here and I haven't even touched them, so we'll be using these strawberries. And then for them, I grabbed them this candle. It says it's a Paris. They had like Paris, New York, London, and Sydney. This one, in my opinion, just smelled the best. It smells really good. Smells very clean and fresh. So usually if I'm gonna get somebody a candle, unless I know like an exact candle they like, I will go with something just like soft and clean, because you never know like what people's sensitivities are. And then I got them a bottle of this red wine. Look at how pretty this packaging in this bottle is. So nice. It won the 26th Berlin Wine Trophy from the best producer in Italy. I'm trying to figure out if I should get ready and then do the board, or if I should do the board and then get ready. It's a pajama party, and I personally hate pajama parties. I hate them, not for any, look at how cute all of you look. You guys know I like dressing up, so like wearing pajamas, like we wear comfy clothes all day. I don't want to wear pajamas for like the holiday season. But I have this that is about 10 years old. I don't even know if this fits me anymore. This is a size small. I've had that for so long. And then I have my pajamas from like, I think last Christmas. They're just like the buffalo check. I have no idea how I'm going to fit all of these things on a board, especially the Christmas tree board, because this isn't like the biggest board in the world. Like, this is good for like charcuterie, but not like a full-on spread. So I might have to use a different board. I have a lot of boards, so that's not the problem. I just got to figure out the best way to set everything up that it makes sense. And then I'm like, do I bring my own bowls? I feel like everything looks better in the bowl. But then like if you bring it in little bowls, most likely you're not going to leave with your stuff. I also feel like sitting it on the board like this is ugly. And it's all about the visual for me. I'm eating the Lindor truffles. 42 minutes. That's how, when people say Orlando's small, it is, but 42 minutes away and it's still Orlando. I could go to a completely different city in 42 minutes, but it's still Orlando. I'm gonna take a shower. We're gonna get ready. Then I'm gonna set up this bowl, or set up this spread, wrap this little hostess gift, and then we will be on our way. I kind of want to put something on my eyes and be like fun and sparkly and cutesy. This is a loose pigment from Artist Couture. It's so freaking pretty. I never use it, and I've had this for like probably 8 years. It's called Illuminati. It's the Diamond Glow powder. Great name. Everybody's sleepy over here. The dog, all the cats. It's because this weather, it sucks. Some little stones like right here on my eyes, again just for some festive. I have no idea where my eyeshadow palettes are. Not like I had a ton, but found them. I'm gonna have to do the exact same thing I did to my hair today, because this rain. Part of me wants to put my hair like in a cute little ponytail and wear my snowflake earrings. Cause I just feel like that'd be cute, but we'll see. Once the makeup is done, I feel like everything else starts to fall together. I haven't done like a full look in so long. I have this Charlotte Tilbury palette. It's so old. And I have this Singles Z palette with just like a ton of neutrals. And then I have these. So I'm gonna kind of, I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. I have pretty intense social anxiety. I know it's very hard to believe, but I don't do well at all in crowds of people that I don't know. Never have, ever since I was really young. When I was a kid, I didn't really make friends until my sister made friends with people, and then I would jump in, and like now that my sister already knew them, now I could talk to them, and I've been that way my whole life. I haven't done like my eyebrows first in such a long time. Like I don't do that. But today, let's get a little bit more glam than usual, because why the hell not? I'm even gonna like cut out my brows. Let's throw some eyeshadow on these babies. I want something like chunky. Like I don't want it to look like shimmer. This is more than I've done since last Christmas. I'm gonna do a very small pump of the Best Skin Ever foundation. Like, that's like, I don't even know. Not even half a pump. Ugh, I just thought about having to take all this off later. Well, you know what? While we're doing this, I was supposed to do a Q&A a while ago, and I never ended up doing it, and I still have the questions. So maybe I'll answer. After the kitchen is done, what other house plans do you guys want to do next? Pictures for inspiration, please. I don't really have pictures for much inspiration for our next project because the next project is going to be the bathroom. So I'm not really going based off of inspiration. I'm kind of doing it off the top of my head. I'm not following any specific like picture that I saw or trying to recreate something. That bathroom, I really just want it to be fun and like funky and different. And you guys have already seen like the paint color that I want to do and little pieces here and there. But obviously like I want to redo the entire thing. So like Lenny, what the hell is going on? But yeah, I don't have, unfortunately, any inspiration to show you because I'm not, like for this specific project, I'm not going based off of inspiration photos. I'm literally just going off of like the top of my head. We'll see how that ends up. Before getting married, purchasing your home, or even getting with Tyler, did you do vision boards to obtain certain goals? If not, what did you do to continue motivating yourself? You're truly a hardworking human, super inspirational, love watching your vlogs. Thank you. That is extremely sweet of you to say. Thank you. I used to do vision boards a lot, honestly, and I am just the type of person that if I want something, whether it's a job, it's a career, it's a tangible item, if I want my life to be a certain way, I will do every single thing in my power to make it happen. Like, I don't know if it's just like, I know they say that like your tongue is powerful and like what you say and what you put out there will come back to you, but I firmly believe that, with also working towards the specific items that you want. So like if you want to live a specific lifestyle, regardless of what that is, if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, if you want to be a nomad, if you want to do anything, you can't wish for it to happen, or you can't just like be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna write it down and then it's gonna come true. You have to take steps every single day that put you in the position that will be your life. So for me, I always knew I was gonna work for myself in some capacity. I always knew I was going to have my own clothing, something having to do with clothing, always. And from there, I just worked to obtain those things. I didn't wait for luck. I didn't wait for, let me pray every day, or let me put things out into the universe, or let me manifest them. I just believe in like, there's no, if you're someone that believes in manifestation or praying or whatever it is that you believe, you can't just pray for something or manifest something, think that you're manifesting something and then put no work towards that manifestation or that dream or that goal. Like, you really have to embody what it is that you want to be or do. And I just feel like I have never said that I wanted to do something and then like forgot about it. If I want to do something, it's something that is very, very like heavy on my heart, and I'm gonna do it. If I say I'm gonna do something every single time, I'm going to do it. If I say I'm gonna get married in Italy, I'm going to do it. Regardless of how it's gonna happen, I'm gonna do it. Whether it's saving all of my money, whether it's working multiple jobs, like the amount of jobs that I've worked, you guys don't even know. You guys don't even know how many different jobs I've had. I remember there was a point that I was working 3 jobs at the same time, like 3 retail jobs at the same time. That was wild. But I'm gonna make it happen every single time. And I don't wait for things to happen. I don't expect things to happen. I remember even with Tyler, swear on my life. I remember my ex and I had broken up, and I was talking to my mom one day and I said, the next guy that I'm with, I'm gonna date me a white man. And I've always had like crushes on white guys. Like, all of my celebrity crushes are all white dudes. And I was like, and he's gonna have a super secure, you know, situation, because I had just come out of a very not secure situation. Like, he's gonna have a super secure situation, and like, he's not gonna need anything from me, and X, Y, and Z. And I said, maybe I'm gonna get myself a guy in the military. Swear on my life. Tyler slides in my DMs one day. I was like, look at this white man in my DMs. I knew he was in the military because like we knew of each other. We just never had like met. I I knew he was in the military. I was like, he has his own career. And I was like, what? So I said, okay, I'm gonna keep talking to him, and then I'm going to date him. And then look how my life turned up. Every single thing that we've ever wanted, we have worked our asses off to get. Our house, when I said I want a house with a pool, we didn't look for houses that didn't have pools. Number one was location. For us, we wanted to stay as close to downtown as possible. And then the second non-negotiable was a pool. So I didn't even entertain the idea of looking at houses with no pools, because why would I if that's not what I wanted? So we looked and we looked and we looked. We found this house, and it had the pool, and it was in the exact area that we wanted to stay in. So I just feel like you cannot entertain anything else other than what it is that you want. Everything else gets pushed to the side. Like, block it out. It's not what you want, so don't even bother entertaining it. Like, if it's not what you wanted, let it go. Will you be doing holiday baking? I love to see both in the kitchen. Love how the house is coming along. Still praying hard over here for a Home Depot or Lowe's sponsorship over here. Thank you, girl, because us too. Heck, even Home Goods. Come on, they sleeping on y'all. It'll come. Whatever is supposed to come, it will come. I keep telling Tyler, I'm like, if I could get you a if I could get us a sponsorship with like Home Depot, Tyler would die. Like, he would love that. So I'm just gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep working. Everything I've ever sought out to do through my YouTube, through all of that, I've done. And I am not where I wanna be at all. I would love to be a lot further, but at least I'm not how I was a year ago. At least I'm not, there's so much growth that I'm not even mad at that. And you already know we've been doing holiday baking. Any plans to have kids? You and Tyler would be great parents. No. And I'm very open about this. I always know that questions like this always come from the place like that. Like, oh, you'd be great parents. Oh my God, I'd love to see how your kids would look. Blah, blah, blah. Me and Tyler would be amazing. Amazing parents. Us not being good parents never ever crosses my mind. But I also don't like this question, because you never know if somebody could be going through something. There are a lot of people, especially these days, that open up and are very, very verbal and vulnerable about how difficult it is for them to have children. And it's like, what if that was the case for us? Even my mom, whenever she's like, when are you gonna make me a grandmother? I'm like, stop asking. I give the same reaction to everybody. Do not ask me that question, because if I came back and I told you I'm infertile, you're gonna feel uncomfortable, because you're gonna be like, oh my God, like crap. Aside from that, I say that to just be very careful when asking questions like that. I feel like it's, again, it always comes from a good place. People never ask that because they're trying to be jerks. Like, people are always like, oh my God, like you guys would be such great parents, which I completely understand. I think that about a lot of people too. But I also am very aware at how harmful and how painful of a topic that could be for people. We just are not in a place where we want kids. And for me, if it is not a 100% yes, it is a no, because a child is forever. That is not just a child till they're 18. They are with you for the rest of their lives or your life. And that's a really big responsibility. The fear of the unknown, the fear of disasters happening, the fear of evil in the world, the fear of, look at all these kids that are dying in the other side of the world right now, in so many different places, not just in Palestine, so many different places. And these parents can't even protect them. That would be my biggest fear, having my child and sending them off to school, and then their school gets shot up and it's my child. Like, I can't even fathom that thought, while also being like, kids are expensive, life is expensive, everything is expensive, and adding a child to that, And I love sleeping. I love sleeping in. I love napping. I love getting up and going. I love that whenever I make plans, I don't have to consult with anybody or try to figure anything out. I love that when I finish working, I can relax if I want to. I love that I can sleep in when I want to. All those things. While I know that children are obviously the biggest blessings in the world, that is not far out of my mind at all. It's just not something that I want. Neither of us. And I'm already, I'm 33, I'm gonna be 34. I'm I'm a grown up and I'm very firm in that decision, which is why it drives me crazy when family members are like, no, but you have to. No, I don't have to. I don't. Are you gonna pay for this kid's school? Every time I go on a trip, are you gonna pay for their ticket to come? Are you gonna pay for a nanny to come with us on vacation? There's just too many factors, and kids are actually life-changing, and I don't take that lightly at all. And that is why I have not had a child. Do you guys have any other trips planned? How does Tyler feel about the house and how you envisioned it? As we know you guys think different when it comes to that. I am planning a trip to Puerto Rico in January, and Tyler loves everything about the house. Tyler is very artistic and I am very artistic. So as long as we see eye to eye on a lot of things, everything just flies. Like, everything's just cool. We don't disagree on a lot, aside from the fact that he loves modern homes and I hate them. Let me take that back. I don't hate them. It's just not what I want my home to be. I don't want everything to be crisp lines and black and white. That's just not my vibe. I like the feeling of comfort and coziness and familiarity and that warmth when you walk into a home that's just not modern. I don't know, I'm not into it at all. But yeah, he loves everything so far. He's always saying like, man, your idea was so good. He pretty much lets me run the ideas, but he will absolutely say like, I don't like that, or I'm not doing that because I don't think it's gonna look good. And we definitely compromise when it comes to that. Like the kitchen, like he, of course, like I had like the overall vision, but he of course was like, I think I like this more than this, or I'm gonna make this decision. Like he made decisions without me even knowing, but they were decisions that he knew I was gonna like anyway. What are some valuable lessons you learned in your 20s? Any advice to those in their late 20s? Don't think that you have to have it all figured out, because we are still all very confused and very lost on what the hell is happening these days. Life is extremely hard. In your 20s, I feel like you should be grinding and figuring out every single skill set that you possibly can. Learn everything, try everything, because I might not be in like a career that someone else would have pictured for me, or what someone else would like land in like their career, but the amount of skill that I have in so many different areas. I went to cosmetology school. I don't do hair anymore, but if I absolutely needed to, I could go back, get my certification, like not go back, but I could get myself recertified, take my board test, and if I absolutely needed to, I could go work in a salon again, or I could take clients of my own, or I could do whatever. I was a makeup artist for, oh my God, what, 5 years? I don't do it anymore, but if I needed to, I could always whip out all my brushes, and if I needed to make some money, I knew I have that skill, and that's a skill nobody will ever be able to take away from me. I teach myself how to do pretty much everything. No one has taught me how to do anything that, especially artistic. I learn everything on my own. I don't wait for anybody to show me how to do something. I'm going to figure it out myself. I'm extremely resourceful, extremely. I don't know if it's because I moved out so young. I moved out right when I turned 19 and never went back to my parents' house because I did not want to live the way, you know, like under my parents' roof. I didn't want to. So I moved out and never looked back, and it was very, very hard. My first apartment, I'll never forget my first apartment. My rent was like $640 something, and I shared it with one other person. So my rent was like $300 and something a month. I remember we couldn't afford to get the water, like the hot water connected. So we just didn't. We just never did. I was in cosmetology school at that time, and also, why does my lens look fuzzy? I was in cosmetology school at the time while also working in a salon, and I remember I was making $7 and like 83 cents an hour, sorry. So I was making shit money, nothing, and I was spending all my time in cosmetology school. So I couldn't work like a full-time job. I had to work part-time. But yeah, try everything. You don't have to know who you are, because a lot of people still don't know who they are. You will figure it out in your 30s and in your 40s. I can't wait for my 40s because I've loved my 30s so much. Not that it's been easy. I know exactly who I am, and I don't care if anyone likes it. I am so authentic and true to myself. I don't put myself in situations that I don't want to be in. I don't hang around people that I don't want to hang around. You're so sure of yourself in your 30s, and I feel like in your 20s, you're really just trying to figure out who the hell you are. I need my mirror. So don't rush it, because trust me, the time goes and adulting is ass, and it just gets harder and harder as the time goes by. Are you guys planning to ever have kids? If so, how many would you like? Keep up the daily long vlogs. So I'll answer this, because if we were to ever decide, if we ever changed our minds, which I don't think is going to happen, I would only want one. Do you buy your entire family Christmas gifts, or just your parents and the kids in the family? So my entire adult life, we've always bought everyone, and I have a very big family, so Christmas is one of the most expensive times of year. My family is also not low maintenance. Everybody, like for my parents, we always buy them vacations. My sister's all like expensive shit. Like it's expensive. Now, as the time has gone by, we're like, we don't need anything from anybody. So now we just do Secret Santa. So we'll just buy for one person, and then we always buy for my younger sister because her birthday is Christmas Day. So I get her a Christmas gift, I buy my Secret Santa something, and then I usually just get the kids gift cards because I've spent so much money in the past trying to get them like the coolest new toy that they want. They play with it for a month and then they don't care about it anymore. And I personally do not tell these kids that this is from Santa. No, this is from Titi Ivana. That's who it's from, because your mom and dad can say that the gifts are from Santa, but the gifts from me are from me, not from Santa. Do you set a monthly budget to purchase home decor? We don't set a budget, but we really don't buy. Like, I feel like it probably seems like I'm always buying things, but I'm not. Like, I could go into like my statements, like my bank account statements, and I don't, especially at this phase right now, I don't really buy a lot because especially for the house, I want to take my time and only buy things that I really, really like, that are not trendy, that I like for myself, not because somebody else posted it or whatever. So we don't really have a budget, but I really just don't buy a lot, especially not right now, especially home decor. Like, I don't remember the last home decor I bought, aside from like Christmas decor, like stuff like that, and I didn't buy that much. Would you be comfortable if a subscriber came up to you while you were out and about? So I've told you guys before, I've said it many times, I have really severe social anxiety. I hate it, trust me. And I would be comfortable if someone came up to me, but it also, I feel like people have weird deliveries sometimes. Like when I worked at Sephora, I worked at 2 really popular locations that were very traffic, like a lot of traffic. People would just come up to me and like stare at me, and I'd be like hi. Like, people can be weird, like really, really weird. But if you just came up to me and you were like, oh my God, like I watch your channel or whatever, like I just wanted to say hi, like I'm totally okay with that. It's happened to me many, many times, and I absolutely love it. It's so cool to put faces, especially if you're somebody that like comments on my videos a lot. It is so cool to put a face to people that comment. And since I talk to a camera, I don't see the people that are watching, so it's really cool to just see like, holy crap, there are like real people watching my videos. So I absolutely do love it. I think it's really, really cool. Sometimes the delivery is a little weird, but I'm sure it's uncomfortable for somebody to go up to somebody that they kind of know but doesn't know them. So I think it's like, can be uncomfortable from both ends, but I think it's so cool. I'm obsessed with your hair color and you pull it off great. Just curious though, when was the last time you had brown hair? Would you ever dye your hair your natural color again? Love your videos, don't stop filming. Thank you very, very much. I don't know if I would ever go back to my natural color, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I haven't been my natural since cosmetology school, and I started cosmetology school at 19. So it has been years, and I've had very many hair colors. I had red in my hair, I had purple in my hair. I did the whole cosmetology school thing. Like, I'm gonna do every color in the rainbow. But I don't know if I'll ever go back to my natural, which right now, a lot of my hair is my natural, like that. Yeah, about that much is my natural color. All the rest is just highlights. So I don't know if I would ever go back like fully to my natural, because I just don't feel like myself with dark hair at all. Like, I feel like me with blonde. Okay. Those were all the questions. So should I do like one of these and then these earrings? I guess I should figure out what I'm wearing first. I'll do that first. Put on my lip, put on my pajamas. These pajamas are like 3 years old from Target, because I just was not about to buy another pair of pajamas. Putting these earrings on. I was gonna put my hair up, but I'm like, whatever, fuck it, I'll just wear it down. I have to stop and put gas. And my best friend made a good point. She was like, don't do your board until we get there because of the rain, like carrying your board in. And then on top of that, I have like a lot of chips. She's like, don't do it. I'm like, you're absolutely right. Bag up this little hostess gift. I'm using this Anthropologie bag because it's just so freaking pretty. Hopefully this can hold. I wish I had tissue paper. Ooh, I might. Perfect. So I think I'm gonna just, oh hell. the last thing I have to do is put sneakers on because it's rain. Where are my Converse? My Converse. I love these shoes so much. Probably one of the best sneakers I purchased. I love them. Like, I get excited to wear them every time I wear them. Oh, I forgot to put my perfume on. Same as always. Favorite. Tyler put a system in his car. I don't know if you guys can hear that. And all my stuff from my bag. Here is the outfit. Pajamas, like I said, are Target from like a couple years ago. My Converse, and that's really it. So that's definitely gonna be the end of today's vlog because I won't be bringing you guys to this specific event. Grabbing my glasses, come need these. Oh, I need to put mascara on. Should I even bother? Should I just leave it? I guess I could leave it. I guess it doesn't really matter. This lip combo is so good. So good. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. The process, the little Q&A that was very impromptu. And I will see you guys tomorrow.